Hi there, welcome to Mix Shop Review. My name's Collette and today I thought I would share with you my top probably most used items that I have purchased from the Mix Shop. Now first up, I could not be without this little guy here. It is the Thermomix Baking Mat, and this comes out of my drawer every time I am baking, be it bread, cookies, anything where I need to roll pastry. It is seriously fabulous. Of course, we've got a beautiful measurement down the side. We've got circles here, so when I'm rolling my pizzas, I can make sure I'm getting the right size. But what I love about this, what makes this really special, is just how flexible it is. Now, you might have seen pastry mats in the shops, but they don't have this kind of flexibility. Within this Thermomat, we've got an inner fiber core, and what that means is I can take my bread dough, for example, shape it on the mat, and because I'm doing that on the mat, it means I need so much less flour, and that's a positive for the end result in the end. And once I've got the shape right, I can actually roll it up and set it aside, and that inner fiber core is going to create a beautiful warm environment for that to actually rise. So this is something I love and use. Once I've used it, a quick wipe down, roll it up, and it's ready for the next time. So that's the Thermomix Baking Mat. If you haven't got one of these, oh my goodness, this is the number one thing I always suggest my customers get. Okay, the other thing on my list, probably no surprise to you, is the Thermomix cutter. This guy is awesome. Now, people say to me, what's it like? Is it so much better than the other ones on the marketplace? You know, all those top-end food processors have a cutter of some kind, and I have to say, the results are probably the same. However, what makes this really special is that I have this guy sitting in the cupboard above my Thermomix, and when I need to grate my cheese, I just take it down, drop it in the Thermomix, and put the right size of the blade up, whether it's grating thick or thin or slicing thick or thin, and within a minute I have got what I need. And I can take that out of the Thermomix bowl. It's beautiful and clean. This guy can then just go in the dishwasher. So it's the convenience factor that I love of this, and how easy it is to clean, and also the fact that I haven't got drawers full of blades to sort through. I use it multiple times. I use it for my potato gratins. I use it for my for grating cheese. I prep salads and have those in the fridge ready to go. And this guy comes out of that cupboard and drops into my Thermomix so often. So that one there. And of course, you know, let's just talk about the spiralizer. I don't use this every day. I would probably use this maybe once or twice a week, and that is something that actually goes along with the cutter really well, although both are bought separately. I have to say, I've tried lots of spiralizers on the marketplace. Nothing compared to how this guy actually spiralizes. It is awesome. All right, and the final thing, my third item, which I absolutely love and use so often, might surprise you, this one. It is the rose gold baking trays. These come in a range of different sizes, and I love the quality. I've had them and been using them since they've come out now a few years ago. They are a good weight, so they're not going to buckle when you pop them in the oven. Each of the trays you can actually buy accessories for. So this is the little baby tray. I can get the baby rack. So if I'm doing a nice steak for my husband and I, when I've actually done that steak, I will set it on the rack to rest. But lots of reasons. I actually even pull the bigger one of these out as my cake cooling system. So many multiple purposes. So the little racks you can buy separately, and each of the sizes of the trays have their own liners, and these are fabulous because you're not going to have to spend ages scrubbing out your tray. But remember, if you don't have the liners, this has our beautiful rose gold coating, but it is a non-stick, and it is a good food grade non-stick on this. which means that, you know, with the bigger trays, your cookies are going to come off there really beautifully. But I would always recommend the liners because a quick wipe down in the cupboard and you're ready for the next time. So there you go, 3 items that I would highly recommend using to really get the most out of your Thermomix. The Thermomat for all your baking and proofing needs, the cutter for slicing and grating thick or thin, just so convenient, and of course the spiralizer that actually completes that system beautifully, and finally the rose gold bakeware, and you can add and build up your collection in the different sizes, the mats and the actual trays. Love the Mix Shop. Personally, I think the pricing is great. I think the quality is fantastic. Head over there today, have a look and see what we've got. And whenever you need to, for example, replace your baking trays, make sure you go there first, because I know you're not going to be disappointed. So there you go. That's my Mix Shop review for today. My name's Collette Matriga. Until next time, bye for now.